Today's Mass readings. September 12, 2020. Saturday of the 23rd week in Ordinary Time. First reading. A reading from the first letter of Paul to the Corinthians. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 14 to 22. My beloved ones, avoid idolatry. I am speaking as to sensible people. Judge for yourselves what I am saying. The cup of blessing that we bless, is it not a participation in the blood of Christ? The bread that we break, is it not a participation in the body of Christ? Because the loaf of bread is one. We, though many, are one body. For we all partake of the one loaf. Look at Israel according to the flesh. Are not those who eat the sacrifices participants in the altar? So what am I saying? That meat sacrificed to idols is anything? Or that an idol is anything? No, I mean that what they sacrifice to demons, not to God. And I do not want you to become participants with demons. You cannot drink the cup of the Lord and also the cup of demons. You cannot partake of the table of the Lord and of the table of demons. Or are we provoking the Lord to jealous anger? Are we stronger than him? The word of the Lord. Responsorial Psalm. Psalms chapter 116 verse 12 to 13 and 17 to 18. Let our response be, to you, Lord, I will offer a sacrifice of praise. How shall I make a return to the Lord? For all the good he has done for me. The cup of salvation I will take up, and I will call upon the name of the Lord. To you, Lord, I will offer a sacrifice of praise. To you will I offer sacrifice of thanksgiving, and I will call upon the name of the Lord. My vows to the Lord I will pay, in the presence of all his people. To you, Lord, I will offer a sacrifice of praise. Gospel reading. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Luke chapter 6 verse 43 to 49. Jesus said to his disciples, a good tree does not bear rotten fruit, nor does a rotten tree bear good fruit. For every tree is known by its own fruit. For people do not pick figs from thorn bushes, nor do they gather grapes from brambles. A good person out of the store of goodness in his heart produces good. But an evil person out of a store of evil produces evil. For from the fullness of the heart the mouth speaks. Why do you call me, Lord, Lord, but not do what I command? I will show you what someone is like who comes to me, listens to my words, and acts on them. That one is like a man building a house, who dug deeply and laid the foundation on rock. When the flood came, the river burst against that house, but could not shake it because it had been well built. But the one who listens and does not act, is like a person who built a house on the ground, without a foundation. When the river burst against it, it collapsed at once and was completely destroyed. The Gospel of the Lord. Before we proceed with the video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Also, please hit the notification bell, so you won't miss out when we release new videos. Feel free to share your comments, suggestions, and reflections at the comments section down below. Thank you and God bless. Now, let's proceed with the video. The reflection on today's Gospel. We conclude the Sermon on the Plain with a reminder that our deeds issue from our heart. This reminder is followed by a demand of Jesus that we take him deadly seriously. The demand is put in the memorable image of house building. In what way am I conscious of building my life on the teaching of the Lord? To what extent do I see myself developing a personal relationship with the Lord? How do I foster his Pope Francis is encouraging us to be people of discernment, who know how to identify and choose what is best, beyond a black and white attitude. Today's reading provides us with a very basic discernment criterion. What fruit does each choice produce? I look at my options and ask myself whether I am happy with their fruit. In our deeply relativistic times, Jesus' words on building our lives on His Word sound like a real challenge. I ask to understand what it means in my own life, to see where my life is built on sand, and where it is built on solid rock. If I think of my life as a tree, I can ask how it is nourished and reflect on its vital quality. What water do I soak in from the ground around me? What light do I bask in? What shade or fruit do I have for the good of others? Are there teachings of the Lord that I certainly build my life on? Are there teachings that I avoid? Ask the Lord to open my eyes in this regard.